Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. We're up to alpha version 1.0.14, and yeah, between episodes, I built this little entrance monolith. I don't even know if you can call it a monolith. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but I built this little entrance archway thing just because this area looked a little bland, and I wanted just like a little something you pass through, like something you can see from a distance as you come in to the alpha area. But yeah, last episode we did a lot of things. We built the sugarcane farm, built the library. You can probably just make out the distance over there. Built some pathways. I added this bridge between episodes as well. But speaking of last episode, comment by Pierre Dupont. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I think it's French. Pierre Dupont, I think. Yeah. Comment from him last episode explained why our jukeboxes turned into bookshelves. So this one here, like we crafted it with the diamond and the wood around, and it turned into a bookshelf rather than a jukebox. Now, thanks Pierre for looking into it and letting us know the answer in the comments. Like that was, yeah, thanks heaps for that. That's super cool, super interesting to know too. But apparently there was this version of alpha version 1.0.14 that was released, and then pretty much straight after, there was this bug that they had, and they re-released it with a different with that fix. I don't know if they had any more fixes, but at the very least they had that fix, and it's like a second version of 1.0.14. It's basically exactly the same. So we're actually going to update to that version because of that. We're going to see if this turns into a jukebox, which I don't think it will. But yeah, thanks again, Pierre, for that. Like, yeah, thanks heaps. And yeah, we're going to update right now to that version, so let's do it. And we've updated. There is no difference at all that you can really see. Okay, let's open this chest and see if the jukebox was created from the bookshelves. It wasn't. Okay, so we got scammed with this bookshelf. That's just a regular old plumbus bookshelf. In fact, you know what? That's a special bookshelf. We'll keep that. It cost a diamond to make that bookshelf. All right, now moment of truth. We got a new diamond. Let's see if we can make this jukebox. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. We got a jukebox. I can place it down, right? And pick it up. I assume with like an axe. If this doesn't give this back, I'm gonna be a little upset. Okay, nice. Nice. We got a jukebox. Let's go. Alright. Good fix. And now we can actually play some music. Woo! For the first time, we got some music. Cat's pretty good. I don't mind Cat. Heck yeah. Very nice. Very glad to have this in the world now. Alright. Okay, we can eject it. Perfect. Okay. So, now that we've got this music box, this jukebox, I want to get, obviously, the other disc. We've only got one of the discs, and we're missing disc 13. So, getting nighttime, perfect. So, there is two ways to get music discs in Minecraft, which you know. One is from dungeon chests, and the other is when a skeleton shoots and kills a creeper. I don't know if that's a feature yet in this version, but I'm pretty sure it is. So we're gonna, over on this little island over here, we're gonna set up probably these kind of traps, and see if we can't figure out how to get a good system going where we can get a creeper to die to a skeleton, skeleton hand. Okay, so this is my plan. I'm gonna get a skeleton to chase me. I think skeletons gonna be pretty hard because obviously they stand back and shoot you from a distance. But whatever, I'm gonna try and get him in here. I'm gonna walk around this, and he's gonna walk in, and then he won't be able to get out, but he will still be able to shoot out. And then I'll walk by with a creeper in front. And then hopefully he can shoot the creeper. So that's kind of the plan. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't die in the process or anything, but I think we should be fine. Now we just gotta wait for mobs to spawn. Okay, skeleton. Step 1. Come on, get on the land. Nice. Alright. We got a skeleton incoming. Okay, skeleton's gonna try and finesse me hard. Okay, it's finessing me hard. Okay, you need to get in here, sir. No. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We got the skeleton in. Arguably the hard part. Now we gotta get the creeper in. Alright, let's go. Skeleton's still in there. Creeper inbound. Alright, we're gonna see what happens here. Alright, get in, creeper. Get in. He's just ignoring me. Get in. I'm right here. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we've got everything set up. We got our skeleton, we got our creeper in here. We're gonna see what happens here. How close? Okay, I can get fairly close. Nope. Okay. That's a problem, isn't it? I'm gonna have to like I needed this further back. What happens if I go over here like this? Like, can he reach? Can he? Oh, yes! Yes! This is the strat. I didn't harm the creeper beforehand. He would have been dead by now. Yes? I just need to keep jumping. Yes! Yes, and we got the disc! We did it! It worked first try! We got the disc! We got 13 first try! Let's go! The system worked. It probably would have been a lot quicker if I had damaged the creeper, but I just didn't for some reason. Nice. You're probably gonna despawn while I take this back, but... Okay, well, at least we know the system works. It's kind of annoying to do. Okay, like, I would normally, under modern circumstances, I wouldn't even bother with this. I would just, like, run around and hope the creeper blows up, hope the skeleton gets the creeper. But nowadays, like, in this version, like, it's easier to do it like this, because you can't sprint away or anything. We might have a chance to get another creeper here. Perfect, first try. Okay. Gonna open this guy up. We're gonna finesse his arrows. And now... maybe if I stand back a little further? Perfect, look at that! Okay, it wasn't the one we wanted, it wasn't... I mean, well, actually, you know what? No, it's fine, we got... okay, wait, we gotta cover this guy up. I mean, look at that. 2 for 2. It's easy. That's so easy. There you go. I mean, we need 2 of each anyway, because we gotta put 1 of each underground. So we need just a second one of these, and we're good. Nice. It's good to know that works so easily. For now, I made a second jukebox, because one of them's gonna go underground, obviously. Let's play this disc. It's so bad. Like, what is this disc even meant to be? Like, what is happening? And that's it. Like, what is even happening in that disc? Oh, it's not it. Sounds like someone dropped into water or something. And that's it. I don't think I've ever listened to that disc in its entirety before. Super weird. Like, I don't know what's happening in that music disc at all. It's super strange. Alright. Well, we got it. And that's all that matters. Anyway, so I want to build a little music shack, little music box shack over there, but before I do, I just want to quickly check if this trick works yet. So let's see if we cover that up, it will make a... Looks like you can place them on, which is nice. Can you make it too tall? That would be great. Hello? No, you can't. I would like a too tall one, please. There we go. Okay, if I take this away... Oh, you can kind of see through. Weird. Okay, looks like it's working. Come through here. Nice. Come through there. Perfect. Alright, so I think we're going to use this in the music shack over there. And yeah, kind of... Wait, what? Isn't this meant to pop off? Wait, what? Huh. That's kind of strange. I might have to leave one of these out and see if it pops off in a later version, because that I feel like is not meant to happen. Anyways, we're gonna make a little music shack over there, over by our music disc farm. Okay, so I have a pretty weird build idea for this music shack. I've already marked out a little bit of an area and I've extended this this ground here, not that it really needs it, but just to bulk it up. I am gonna have to remove these, but I think I might replace them. I'll place them down again somewhere because, like, I don't know, this is how we got the music, so the discs, so kind of important bit of history. But yeah, we're just gonna make a build and see what it kind of looks like, and just, you know, build. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, a little time later we've actually finished the little shack, the little music shack. So it comes off this pathway here. It's called Pierre's Music Shack. It's his music shack because of his comment. Yeah. This is the outside of it. It's got a pretty good view. This is the outside of it. So the difference in this one, I've never used sand as like a wall block before, so I kind of wanted to try that and see how it was. But yeah, there's the outside here. You got the contraptions that were moved over here, so we can still do that. I added this floating painting here after we discovered that just before, because I want to see what happens to it throughout the updates. I want to see if this thing pops off, because that's not meant to happen. So yeah. Anyway, this is the outside. yeah, it's pretty, you know, small, pretty quaint. Open the doors. I kind of want to try and add some pressure plate redstone, but I placed the pressure plates down and kind of messed with the doors in the same way that the lever did in the last episode. Like, you know, it opens like this and then changes like that. It's really annoying. So yeah, for now it's just going to be like this. Had some crafting tables as, I don't know, kind of accents. So the idea is that you kind of like, you know, you kind of use this, you kind of walk through here. There's some artwork on the wall, nice views of the place, and you kind of keep coming through, and then you've got the little contraption there. But then there's this secret little vibe shack in here. The little this is the shack. This is the shack itself. We got a little chest here to put the music in, and then we can just vibe in this room. It's our little chill out vibe room. So yeah, that's that. Kind of a random build, but you know, that's kind of the theme, I feel like. Just building things randomly that I want to. So yeah, I like it. Hopefully you guys do too. Now back over at our house over here across the way, I place some cactus down, and guess what? It grows. So they fixed that in the last version. It didn't grow. So now we've actually got a way of getting cactus. Ooh. The great thing about cactus is that you don't have to place it next to water, actually. So I'm actually just going to place it like this. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, that's our cactus farm for now. I think we might make a more high-tech one using water and that. Maybe make like a, I don't know, we have to make a different shape, because obviously, so if you do that, the cactus pops off, see? And I think sometimes it'll land back on the cactus, but like we'll have to spend some time and figure out how to actually make a cactus farm with this. But for now, that's good enough for me. Okay, and one last thing for today is I got challenged a couple of episodes ago by vocascz. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't know how to pronounce it another way, so I'm just gonna call it vocascz. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Yeah, they challenged me to build an entire building out of brick. Like a building that I could live in. So, obviously in the last episode we have this building here, which took took ages to build because we needed a lot of clay. So I've gone out and I've collected, as you can see, tons of clay. I've got lots of stacks of bricks, and I got even more to smelt up as well. And we're gonna make a build that we could live in. I don't know if I actually will live in it, but it's something we can live in, okay? So we're gonna actually build it over there by those hills over there. So we're gonna wait until daytime, and I'll head over there and I'll show you the spot where I kind of want to build this thing. Alright, so we've come across the way now, and over here is kind of where I want to put this build. I'm gonna have it sticking out of the side of the wall over here, like here. I have kind of planned to build. I have a build in mind, like kind of an idea of what I want to do. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit because I kind of want it to be kind of big, but we'll see what we have to work with here. I kind of want to lay out some basic. Oh my God, Cal, shut up! I kind of want to lay out some basic like geometry or whatever with dirt, or like at least get an idea of how, like what the scale is here. So if I okay, so here's the basic geometry of the build. Where that line of dirt is just there to the top of that dirt there, that's how tall it's going to be. And it's going to be like against the wall. And then there's a little dirt pillar here, that's how wide it's going to be. So it's going to be about this kind of size. Going to take up this much space. So yeah, I'm going to spend some time actually starting this build, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think this is going to be quite a tricky build, because obviously I can't crouch. There's no crouching in this version. So I think it's going to be quite a tricky build. It'll be kind of yeah. We'll see how we go. Alright, so this is kind of the bottom section of it. Looks alright, I think. It looks a bit meh. I only had like 45 bricks for this, so that's just kind of like a bit of an outline. So I'm just going to keep adding stuff to it, and we'll see how it progresses. yeah, very brick heavy on this one, obviously. That was the challenge. Okay, so this gives you a pretty good idea as to what the final product is going to look like. It looks a bit weird, I know, but this is actually used all of the bricks I have so far, and I'd say it's maybe just over halfway complete in terms of how many bricks are needed. I need just maybe about another group of this. Which is a lot of bricks. I don't know how I'm going to get this much clay again. But, yeah, this is kind of what it looks like right now. Pretty strange and interesting. But I'm not going to spoil too much more. I'm gonna finish the build. I'm going to have to go out and get more clay. Knuckle down and get more clay. And then yeah, I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Alright, our house is all the way that way. Really far that way. I'm out getting some clay, as you can see. And I'm walking along and I see this, which is clearly a dungeon spawner on the surface, basically, which is kind of cool. But I'm wondering, okay, it looks like there's only one chest in this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, we got, you know, a disc, and we got another saddle, so interesting. Just interesting that it spawned like this. I mean, there's not much really else. I mean, I'll dig around. I don't think there'd be any. I'm kind of gonna dig around to see if there's another chest, but I don't think there's another chest. I was just hoping there might be a gap or something, but doesn't seem to be. Just unfortunate. Oh well. Interesting though. Interesting. All right, so we're back home now. We got some smelting, and we also got all of this, all of this waiting to be smelted for our building. So I'm gonna smelt this all up, brick it all up, and then I'll show you the finished product. And many hours later, the build is finally here. Let's go. This took hours to do. So many bricks collected, and like awkward designing. Like, I mean, not being able to crouch and build this is such a pain. But we managed. So with this build, I kind of thought, like, what is a base? What is a base? Especially in this version, what is a base, right? Firstly, it's a place to be safe, right? Like, you don't want any mobs creeping up on you and killing you and stuff in your base. So, base, safe, check, alright? The next thing is, often your base is where your storage system is. So, storage system, check. And then thirdly, I mean, there's no beds in this game so far, so you don't need a bedroom. Normally you'd have a bed in your base, but there's no beds yet, so cross that off. And then finally, I always feel like I like having a platform to look out for danger. So you'll notice in this house and then the one in InfDev, I've got ladders to stand on the roof so I can look out and see clearly what's around me. And this also has that. But anyway, that's enough of kind of like the design, I don't know, the theory behind what I think a base should be. Let's have a look inside, and I'll show you kind of what I've done here. So down here is a bit unappealing. I kind of want to do a bit more down here, make it look a bit better or a bit more interesting. But I don't know, it's still kind of cool on its own. Like, it's a pretty cool, like, little cave entrance overhang kind of thing. But anyway, as you come here, here's the entrance. So I've vocascz Brick House Studio. That's what it's called. Because it kind of reminded me of like a studio. One of the rooms looks like a studio to me, so I just called it a Brick House Studio. But yeah, we've got this minecart elevator. So basically, you right-click in, and you just keep right-clicking up, and it carries you up the elevator. I don't know if anyone doesn't know this exists, but it's pretty neat. Okay, so then we come to the first room up here. So you look down, you right-click and move to the side, and that helps you get out with ease. It's a little bit janky when you're first figuring it out, but I figured out how to do it pretty easily now. So here, this is the storage room. We got some dirt. I mean, I haven't filled it up, obviously. I don't know if I really plan on living in here, but the concept is that it's livable, alright? You can live in here. You could live in here. But yeah, I've got a storage room in here, which is, you know, pretty nice. It's got quite a lot of space. At the moment, you can't put chests above chests like this and have them work, but in future versions you can. Just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, so this is the first room. Then you get back in the elevator, go up by one, move out, and this is why I called it the studio, because this kind of makes me think of like I don't know, a high-rise studio. where you can kind of look out. Now this room is like super weird. This one was like a pain to build, but I think it's like a really cool feature of the build. Like, this is probably the biggest feature of the build, like the most unique part. But yeah, you can look out of these windows here and see our other area down there. Got some little bit of design elements. We got like a bookshelf and that. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can really do in terms of decorating and that, but I still think it looks pretty cool. I mean, it serves, again, this room kind of serves no purpose, but it's cool. Like, you can look out and see things. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And then you get back in the elevator, go up to the top floor, and then this is the viewing platform that I was talking about earlier. So this way you can kind of look down and see everything around you, which is I don't know, kind of cool. So I really like this build. I'm really proud of it. It took ages to do. Like, doing a brick heavy build, everyone knows that bricks are typically the ugly build in Minecraft. I don't mind bricks that much, but it is hard to build with them just because not much goes with their vibrant color and stuff like that. Over here we've still got like a little staircase up to here, and basically it just brings us up to the wild, up to the hills. Yeah, doesn't really, there's nothing really up here that I've done, but yeah, it just brings you up on top of the hill if you ever want to be up here. Probably need to light this up to make it safe. You don't want a mob to drop down here, but let's just ignore that. But yeah, so that's the build. If you want to get down, unfortunately there's not really a way to get down without going all the way to the bottom and then like making your way back up, which is a design flaw, but I'm happy to ignore it just because the minecart elevator is so fast and fun. I did try to, like, as I fell, clutch on like one of the minecarts like through the glass, and I took full fall damage from it, so it doesn't really work, unfortunately. But yeah, here's the way down. You fall into here. Two wide water saves you, but one wide doesn't. So if you're building in this version, don't drop into one wide, drop into two deep water. But yeah, basically, if you do want to get to a different level and you jump down here, you can just right click through the glass, and that's how you get back in, which is pretty useful. And you can drop down at any level. I made it so you can drop down at any level. But yeah, see? There you go. And then you can get back up. So yeah, that is the build. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. That one, and also our music shack. We've done a lot today. And I'm very happy with how it's all turned out. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for more. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the builds today, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.